Yay! I just used my phone. I couldn't get my computer to work. But anyways, I'm here. It's Moni. Hello, Facebook world. I'm here on Mojo Moni to talk about the one tip that helped me transform my metabolism. So if you're out there, give me some thumbs up, some love. And yeah, I'm excited to share this with you. And I have a little ask at the end. So those that don't know me, my name is Monica Topham. A lot of people know me as Moni. I am a performance strategist and educator, and really within the last few years have sort of used my professional experience in functional training and functional fitness and nutrition to really dive into this arena of aging metabolisms. And it really comes from a huge personal struggle that I had about a few years ago, really. And, you know, even as a former professional athlete and somebody I was still trying to play as much as I could. I love sports. It hit me in the face. Like, I literally looked in the mirror and did not recognize who I saw in the mirror. I didn't feel like myself, my joints, reality. And I was just exhausted and then super frustrated with, you know, why. Oh, there we go. Yay, I'm back. I'm going to turn off my light really quickly because everyone says it might be a little dark. Sorry, I was outside trying to do this nice and fresh outside, but it did not work. So now I'm back inside. And I have my handy dandy notes. Sorry, I'm still a mom of two, so I got to remember some of the stuff. I don't remember what I want to say all the time, but where did I leave off? So yes, personal struggle. So massive personal struggle with, you know, I didn't really equate it to being an aging metabolism, but then obviously using my expertise and experience, dove in, and it was, and just did not feel like myself, did not look like myself, and also called a massive BS to this whole notion that this is just how it's supposed to be because we're over 40 and we're just aging and just kind of live with it. Because you know what, like, I'm sorry, I like wearing bikinis. I want to look good in my bikini. I want to feel confident in the summer in my bathing suit. I want to run after my kids when I'm older. I want to still play my sport and get outside as much as I can. And I want to do these things. So that is why I am super passionate, and I committed myself to really becoming an expert in the area of metabolisms and people's mojo, which I love the quote on my Facebook page. Mojo is the ability or quality that causes one to excel. So that is where I've sort of been diving into in the last few years and have loved it. And I've worked with hundreds of men and women, men too, suffer from aging metabolisms, on really getting their mojo back and really diving deep into what's happening with their metabolism and why this is going on. So with that said, the number one tip that helped me transform my metabolism is this, and I bet you it's not what you're going to think it is. When I really looked down and dissected everything, I was not eating enough. I was not consuming. It was a bit twofold. So I was not consuming enough calories through the day. And do not get me wrong, I love food. I'm not one of those people that can just like not eat all day, and then it comes to dinner time, they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't eat all day. I am like, at breakfast, I'm thinking about lunch. Like, what are we having for lunch? At lunch, I'm thinking about dinner. I love food. But I was not eating enough calories to support my body, my metabolism, and what I was trying to achieve. So to dive a little into it, really calories are used in three areas in our body. It's used for work, so like your exercise, your activity, etc. It's used for heat, so any biochemical reactions or processes. And it's also used for storage. So what we don't use with working heat, our body keeps as a reserve for storage. And one of my really good friends and mentors, we've talked a lot about this, and she's like, people hold on to fat for a reason. There's a reason. It's your body's safety net. It's your body's protection. There's a reason mentally and physically that your body's holding on to that. And so when I was not consuming enough calories for myself and for what I was doing for work and what my body needed for heat and the biochemical processes, my body stored as much of the calories as it could in the form of fat. So it didn't matter. I was eating right. I was exercising. It didn't matter. Things were not changing. So that was my number one tip. I was not consuming enough calories for myself in what I was, what I was doing. And I was also backloading my calories, meaning that I would have an awesome breakfast. I love my breakfast. Hey guys, everyone that's joined, I love my breakfast. But then I found from breakfast to dinner time. Oh, Gina's on here. Gina, I just spoke of you. So Gina's the mentor that I talked about, that we were talking a lot about fat and storage. But anyway, so I backloaded my calories. So I would just graze. I think I'd have this lunch, but I'd be at my desk working, or I'd be on the go, or I'd be having to do this. And then by 3 o'clock, I was like, what can I eat? And I've consumed the bulk of my calories later in the day. And for my body type and for me and for what I was trying to achieve, it did not work. And your body's really slowing down. As your day progresses, you're getting into the more restorative restoration phase. The moon's changing, the sun's changing. There's a lot of information there, but it's basically, I was too much for me at the end of the day. So those are the two things. Those are the biggest things. I was not consuming enough calories. And I'm not talking about, I want to be clear, because I know there's a lot of people that detox and juice and do those things, and it's calorie depletion basically. And I 100% support those. I love them. I detox once a quarter. This is different. We're talking here about your metabolism slowing naturally as it does. If you do not understand what metabolism and calories and what this all means as you age, then read my blog post that I'm going to be putting up. And you can email me any questions at moni@monicatopholm.com. I'll answer right away. And yeah, they're two different things. So, but that was my big awakening, and my big tip was really focusing that I'm getting quality food in the right amount of calories that I needed per day, and making sure that I am peaking my calories in around the noonish time rather than the evening. So that was the big action for me. And now I have an action for you. I would love to hear what your top symptom is that you're experiencing and that you're feeling right now as you age. And our metabolism really starts shifting in our 20s, and then it progressively slows naturally as we age. Many things we can do about it. I've learned, and this is why I teach, we need to eat, train, and recuperate different now in our 40s than we did in our 30s and 20s. That is 100% for sure, but it makes a massive difference. So I would love to hear what your top symptom that you're feeling is right now. Put it in the comments below. I'll answer back right away, because I am here to help. Because once again, we don't need to settle. We can feel good with ourselves. We can stay active with our kids. We can stay active with the things that we love. And that's the most important thing. So once again, thank you so much, guys. Sorry about the interruption with the going in and out with the FaceTime Live. I'm still trying to narrow this all down. Anyone got any tips, let me know. And I give you much love. Thank you so much. Gina, again, thank you for being my mentor. Love you. And I'll catch you guys soon.